Alright, welcome to another Back to the Turntable video, acoustic little picking session before I start off on showing y'all my recent acquisitions as I continue to restock my vinyl library. I want to play you one right now. It's an original. Well, I wrote it several years back. It's called Come Back Tomorrow. Watch me fade away. The end of the seasons, when everything is gray. I shouldn't have went there, but I went anyway. Hello out there in the vinyl record playing community, vinyl community. It's Back to the Turntable with you, also known as TC. Welcome to another video. I want to try to make it not too long, but I got a few albums here that I wanted to show you guys that I've recently acquired as I continue my restocking task. I picked up several online from an auction site called Collect Co, and a couple at a record store in Pittsburgh called The Attic, and a few more at another record store in the more local than Pittsburgh. I think I need to adjust. Is there too much headspace up there, y'all think? Maybe I need to adjust the camera down or up. But for now, we're going to let it go. We're going to let it ride. Let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. Most of y'all probably can guess by now if you've watched any of my videos. I'm unscripted. I don't have a teleprompter. I don't write anything down. If I do, it's maybe a list of names or a list of records that I'm aiming to get, but I don't usually script out my videos here. But so we're going to get started here and just grab the way. I don't have them in any particular order yet. I do have my albums arranged in alphabetical order in the shelves now. I got one Calyx or Calyx IKEA, and then I have some in my shelving on my stereo stand here, my little unit I bought. We're going to get right into the albums, and as I show them, I'm thinking, I don't know if I need to put a genre on them or not. There's been another, well, I did a couple of tags, a progressive rock tag, but there's so many genres, and most of the people in the VC vinyl community are more knowledgeable than I am. I'm just getting started here with restocking my library. And back in the day, I didn't categorize by genre. I just listened to mainly classic rock on the radio, and whatever came out, whatever appealed to my ears, I was listening. That's usually the record or the tape or the CD that I bought. But some here that I'll be showing are acquisitions that I've recently listened to. They may be old albums. The first one I'm going to show you is, I think it's their first one, and I don't remember most of the year. Most of these are from the 70s and 80s. I will say that much. So the first one I'm going to get right with you is the one my older brother. I heard him listening to this group. I never did pay him a lot of attention until now, and I'm finding that to be the case with a whole lot of the albums that I'm listening to now are newer ones that they're new to me. They're not newly out, but this one, for instance, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, it was, I think it's I can't read the date. I have a magnifying glass over there. I should get my list out. Why don't I do that? I got it right over here, and I write down the years, so I'll get it right now. Thank you for the waiting on me to do that. I should have got this earlier. As a matter of fact, I thought about getting it, but I just listened to this, and it's really, really good. I guess you could call it, if you want a genre, progressive rock. And the year this first came out was around 1977, and a really good album. If you all want to maybe listen to that or pick it up, I recommend it. It's good stuff. And this next one is a pretty new release by an ambient, I guess you could call it, yeah, ambient. Aphex Twin selected ambient works from 1985 to 1992, and I'm a huge ambient listener. All kinds of ambient music I listen to. I even play some. I might put some of my ambient stuff up on my channel here. Here's a neat one. This one is in the local record store. The Emerson, Lake and Palmer was in a local record store. The Aphex Twin ordered online. This one here is from a local record store. And what caught me as I was flipping through was the cover. Check that cover out. A group called Catfish. And it's, I guess, country, rock, folk. Came out in, let me see, did I find when this one came out? Did I find the date on this one? 1969 is when this one came out. It has Kentucky roots, actually. The singer's parents were from Kentucky, but he's no longer in the band, and The band's no longer. They only put out two. This was their first one, and then they put out a live one. And it's really interesting. I never heard of them. That cover caught my eye. Okay, the next one here I got. Everybody knows this one and has heard this one. Toys in the Attic, Aerosmith. And this came out in, oh, here we go, 1975. I can't read my own writing. 1975. These early 70s, I was probably in the service. I served on a submarine in the Navy for 6 years. This is one of my favorites. Got, of course, Toys in the Attic. All the Walk This Way, all the really big hits they had. Great album. Love that one. And this probably was my favorite right around the time I was thinking about going in the service. If I'm not mistaken, this one came out, yeah, the year before I went in, 1972. Harvest, classic, Neil Young. Got Out on the Weekend, which I learned to play. My version of it anyway. But a bunch of good ones. Heart of Gold on it. Man Needs a Maid. Classic Neil Young Harvest. And these aren't new. These are pre-owned. This one is a new one. The reason I got it, kind of, I guess, his guitar playing really influenced me, helped me to go ahead and pursue guitar, but I didn't go the route of his playing, Jimi Hendrix. Are You Experienced? Purple Haze, of course, Manic Depressive, Hey Joe. But his version of All Along the Watchtower, which Bob Dylan wrote, but Jimmy's version of that helped me to decide to, again, help me to make the decision to go ahead and play some guitar. Now, I'm not sure if it's on this record or not, so I'll see real quick as I pull it out and look. See if it's on this side. The Wind Cries Mary, Foxy Lady, Are You Experienced? No, that's All Along the Watchtower is not on this one. But that's not the reason I bought it. It has all the other great, well-known Hendrix classics on it. So that's one of the reasons why I got it. Fantastic guitar player. Of course, everybody knows he's no longer with us. This is another classic one. A lot of these I had the CD or the cassette tape to. I had Neil Young Harvest cassette. If I'm not mistaken, I had Toys in the Attic. And back when I was in the service, 8-tracks were popular too. And I had a little 8-track player. It wasn't very big. It was big enough to get in the locker behind my head on the submarine in my rack. And I listened to a lot of 8-tracks. I brought many with me. But this may have been on 8-track then. I'm not sure. But it's Supertramp, Breakfast in America, classic Supertramp. Gone Hollywood, The Logical Song, Goodbye Stranger, Breakfast in America. On this one. And this came out in 1979. So, the year I got out of the service. Supertramp, good one. Here's a band that I guess my two boys, no, they're not boys anymore, that I have here at the house sometimes, and we play a little music together. Mostly acoustic. I don't do hard electric rock guitar. Mostly acoustic guitar. Alice in Chains, Jar of Flies. There's one on here that we play. I kind of help along. Nutshell. My son sings it, and my other son, Benjamin and AJ are my boys that are often here playing with me. They do a really good version, and I kind of help them out with some backup guitar. Alice in Chains, and this one came out. It is on the net. It is on this other page. It's not a recent album. I do know that. Well, yeah, I guess it is 2024. It may be a reissue, but I have 2024 as the date on it. Good stuff. The whole album is good. So I got that one, and I think I bought that one online too. Supertramp Supertramp I got at a local store, local record store that I've been frequenting. And here's another classic Allman Brothers, Eat a Peach. Great album. Mountain Jam on it, which is the whole of side 2 is Mountain Jam, 19 minutes long. I haven't spun it up yet, but I probably will after this video. And here's another classic I got. This is a reissue, I bought it new. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Double Trouble. Live. Oh, where are they at? They're live in Austin, Texas. We lost him way too soon. And here's another old one. Promotional copy of Joe Ely. Down on the Drag. 1979. I love Joe Ely. I'll be getting more of his albums. I think I did pick that one up online too. And Tim Buck 3. I don't know if you all are familiar with them or not, but they're kind of like a folk duo, folk rock. And this one came out. What year did this one come out? It's fairly old. It's on the next page, or the previous page. Tim Buck 3, Greetings from Tim Buck 3, 1988 is when this one came out. And if you like folky kind of rock stuff with a guy and a gal, this is a good one to pick up. Tim Buck 3. Alright, and then we're moving on to another one of my favorite. Probably, if I had to choose from back then, I was already out of the service and living back in Kentucky, and then listened to the stereo that I had that I sold to my brother. We played a lot of, well, I don't think we was playing this one on a record. We played a lot of cassettes. I've got this on cassettes. It's the Beat Farmers, The Pursuit of Happiness. If you all are not familiar with the Beat Farmers, this would be a good one for you all to listen to. Kind of a southern rock kind of thing. This one came out in 1987, the year before I moved up here from Kentucky. Played the heck out of the cassette. Either I have the cassette of this one or the next one, but I have a couple of cassettes up there by the Beat Farmers, and I can't read what they are right now. But anyway, fantastic album. I recommend, if you haven't heard them, go listen to them. Here's another Beat Farmers, and this is the last one I'm going to show you guys. If you've stuck with me through the boredom here, I appreciate it. This is Beat Farmers Van Gogh, and it came out in '87. Another really, really good record. Riverside, Powderfinger, 7 Year Blues, Blue Chevrolet, I Want You To, all great songs that when I hear the Beat Farmers, and the memories come flooding back from my time in the service. And I've got several more that I haven't mentioned. Maybe I'll pull them out some other time, but I started at like half a dozen, maybe a dozen I started out with. And I'm up to 151, with the Aphex Twin being my recent acquisition, and really enjoying getting back into record listening, and I hope you guys are enjoying your records too. If you want If you want me to hear something that you guys might want to recommend, drop a comment and let me know. I'd be happy to hear about it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.